And we're back with more Final Fantasy V and added alliterative appeal. We've leveled up a tiny bit, just enough to get to level 8. I think that'll be enough to see us through. And yeah, let's get into this ship of fiends, shall we? Generally, the encounters we've been seeing here are solo skeletons, who we have affectionately taken to referring to as Frank. And sometimes we get 2 skeletons and 2 of the spirit enemies, which is a little more annoying if only by virtue of numbers.
Oh, is this what the event?
We're almost there. I think we're almost there. I think it might be here. There's actually a lot of stuff in this graveyard we do not want to miss. There's one weapon in particular we can get here that I'm not leaving without.
This is also where you would get the world map in the older versions of the game.
You would get it here if you didn't already. I guess I'm content with that. Whoops. I didn't want to
that was your intent?
Yeah. It's the winter of our discount tent. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked. What are you, going to melt or something? Come on. Now we're underwater now.
That just is a thing that happens.
Yep. So you might notice that we're now doing consistently more damage. It's because we get damage multipliers at certain levels depending... I think it's depending on the class, I want to say? 990 gil, nice. Okay. I remember these guys being pretty beefy, but because we have a preemptive strike, I'm not going to sweat it too much. Yeah, that went about as I hoped.
Yeah, their entire thing is just they're big. I don't remember them having any special skills.
I don't believe so, no. This might be the chest I was hoping for. I wonder if we always get a preemptive strike, or if our luck is just being uncommonly good right now.
Well, we are a bunch of mages. We should be relatively fast. Remember right?
Phoenix down. Ah, not the one I wanted. I mean, I'm glad to have a Phoenix down, don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna push through them. I'm hoping the Undead Husk is just slower. Just limit how many times they get a free whack at us, you know? See, we have decent HP growth. The problem is we're using leather equipment. Which, one, is questionable given that we keep ducking into water. And second, because it's not that much defense. Right, we need to go down the stairs. It's like, our HP numbers look really big, but they won't sustain us if we keep getting hit really hard.
I think the main thing is the fact that we don't have healing.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. Because under normal circumstances, I'd probably have a white mage in the party, so we'd be, like, pretty set to go. And honestly, like I said, because of the strength stat, your blue mage is not going to be a replacement for a knight. Is that a door? No, it is not. Okay.
I mean, in some areas, there is a door there, but I don't, it's one of those things where you're going to have to check.
Yep. Never hurts to be explorative. In fact, the thief has the ability to see secret passageways and the such. I will never, ever snub an additional potion. In a non-variant run, you might, but we're not.
Oh, here we go.
There's a fish in my shorts. There's a meme for you. This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. I'm gonna change into some dry clothes. No peeking. Oh, baby. Yep, light a fire on a wooden floor. Definitely nothing bad gonna happen. Time to get dry. I'm fine like this. Don't you worry about me. You crazy boy, you'll catch pneumonia on those wet things. Hey, what are you doing? Get away. Don't touch me. What's all the commotion? Lena, he... Oh, my stars and comets, he's a woman! So what if I am? You got a problem with that? Of course not, but why were you trying to hide it? It turns out Ferris is actually a girl. Da-dun.
Da-dun.
And I was just a
Not that
lad.
we basically, spelled it out.
Yeah. Last, a pirate band took me in. I've been one of them ever since. Yeah, so? Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates? I thought from the start that you were awful pretty for a man. Anyhow, make fun of me for being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers, but good, whatever you say. That's right, now turning in, you louts had best do the same.
Because, by Jove, we paid for that sleeping Ferris. Right, we're going to use
We're
it.
gonna use it, by golly. Slept like a log. Rise and shine, dullards, time's a-wastin'.
Galif, are you okay, man?
I think he rolled off the bed. The old man snuffed lollygagging from the likes of you. On your feet, let's go. Her tone still smacks of machismo to me. No point in trying to change her. Ferris is who she is. That's for certain. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Onward and upward, gents. And ladies who dress like gents.
For Gilgamesh, it's morphing time!
That's right.
My one sadness is the fact that in Dissidia, the last Dissidia that came out, we didn't get Gilgamesh, so we didn't get an updated, Gilgamesh morphing time.
Yeah, I think we're past the
Because in
threshold.
Duodecim, they actually made a nod to that little thing.
Well, I mean, Gilgamesh has always been a character with a sense of humor about him. There's no two ways about that. Well, Final Fantasy V has a sense of humor about it, so it's like... Honestly, it seems like, Sakaguchi just really wanted to do something that was a little more lighthearted. Free Dagger, I guess.
Which is funny because how it ends is actually probably... it's probably the most grim that it gets, apart from maybe the end of 6.
No, I mean, I'd still say they end optimistically, just the circumstances leading up to the ending can get kind of rough. Like, man, you get the worst splinter ever. Definitely gonna dampen your day. Getting free daggers, I guess. I mean, yeah, I can sell them for money, can't complain too much. Boink. Yep, we can jump. Ah, here's the world map. Another new type of undead enemy, which are about as strong as everything else around here, as memory serves.
You ever get the sense that Amano and Sakaguchi were just like drawing as the craziest creatures they could think of?
It really does seem that way in this game, right? Okay, now we should be able to open a world map when we're on the world map, though the game gives us one of those for free now. Antidote, antidote, Phoenix down. I do not remember where that weapon is, and I really, really, really want it. Get rid of the husk. Vampire is worthless here. Gonna pop a potion into Gallus' maw here. I better double up. Should put us in better shape. I won't sneeze at free antidotes either. That's right, we can jump across the stones now. Huh, that's advantageous. Should be able to get rid of 2 of these guys straight off right off the bat. You guys really got a vendetta against Galuf, don't ya? Nice round of level ups. Should do nicely for us all. Nope, go to the chest. This chest doesn't contain an item. It contains the way forward. I don't really know how that works either, so just accept at face value, right?
Right.
I know it's rare, but it's so nice to hear that shield ding. That is one of the things that's really great about Red and Blue Mages, is the fact that they just have much stronger equipment options than most casters. Boing, boing, boing. Nope, I missed the weapon. I don't know how I missed it, because I always get it, but... oh well, we'll just have to go without. Something's fishy about this place, and it ain't the smell of cod. Snek, come closer. Mom? Mama Snek?
Mama Snek?
Come here, my cherub. Father! Lena?
Daddy!
Grandpa, let's play!
Who?
Who's
I'm
that?
sorry, who?
I just can't remember.
Are you trying to steal my identity, young lady?
I don't know, that's a federal crime. Let us eat your soul. Become one of us. Never, demon! Didn't expect you to escape.
One of us. One of us.
I am Siren. I'm afraid your companion souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly. You think I'd abandon these kids? Fat chance, missy. Why would you risk your life for these people? Because they're my friends. Beggars can't be choosers and all that.
Because I don't know anybody else.
These are literally all I got. You can't take them from me now. Don't be fooled by our trickery. Open your eyes. Quick punt in the butt ought to take care of the problem.
Just, slap on the booty cheeks.
Yeah. Give them all a little motivation.
The motivational pinch right to the bottom. I mean, that's how that works, right?
Of course. Galuf. Uh-oh, here it comes. Boss fight. There is a weapon you can get called the mace here, and it would have helped us tremendously if we, had it.
I am not... I cannot see where it is. I don't know.
It's fine. So, Siren is an interesting boss in that she actually has two different distinct forms that operate on different rules. Unfortunately, she's making this already a lot more difficult on us. The human form has low physical defense and high magic defense. The undead form is the opposite. Unfortunately, that really puts us in a bind. If I had gotten the mace, it does full damage from the back row, which would have allowed me to put Lena, who's kind of our squishy mage here, into a position where she'd be much less endangered all the time. But whatever, I'm rolling with it. Mistakes were made. I haven't played the game in a long time, and oh man, that was bad. You are kidding me! Unfortunately, that's still the best healing we got. Okay, good. Now we can turn the tables on her, because her human form is not undead, meaning we can actually use vampire on her. Now that we actually have a bigger HP pool to play with, it actually is going to do significantly more damage. And she has time magic. Why? Because screw you and your variant runs. At least this will supplement the potion usage a bit. 2 MP for some free healing is not a bad trade. Okay, here we go. This is the part I'm worried about. We'll really just kind of have to do the damage we can do. This fight is where the Knight would really shine.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it has the cover others ability at that point. Stop attacking Ferris with that, you horrid monster. It's an antidote. I don't have many, but I can't afford for her to use that venomous clasp thing anymore. I kind of just gotta hope for good RNG, frankly. Four-job Fiesta runs are tough.
They can be, yes.
Okay, good. Let's let her have it. Nice. Die already. Whew. That was
I'm
tough.
melting, what a world!
That was tough, no doubt about it. Galif, you saved us. I owe you my life. Don't sweat it. Ah, you're blushing.
Be a G.
I'm doing nothing of the sort. Upside is we can get out of here now. And now we're kind of just over here now. But luckily there is a town nearby, which is exactly where we're headed.
Convenient, that.
Those little guys have an innate counter rate, so really you want to kill them as fast as you possibly can. Everything hits so hard. Upside is nothing here is undead anymore, which is going to make things much safer. No, it's to my left. Feels bad, man. I'm not gonna bother reviving. I'm not gonna bother reviving her. I don't have that many Phoenix Downs, and Phoenix Downs are expensive, so we're just gonna take the XP disparity. The town's right there. Maybe I can get into it before the next random encounter hits. Ah, free gold needle. Nice. Yay! Alright. Could have been better, could have been worse. Let's go to the end and heal up. That is the end. Everyone gets heals. And just like before, we're gonna see if there's anything to steal in this town. And I believe there's some new weapons we can get here. Check the item shop while we're here. If they have some antidotes, I'm going to stock up on a few. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have. Yeah, like I said, Phoenix Downs are expensive. I don't want to waste them. Need free samples? No. Cheapskate. Okay. Yep, there they are. Excellent. We can indeed... Yep, long swords are our best bet. And that'll give us a little more oomph. Let's sell these daggers. And none of us can wear this. And no, I'm going to hold on to that. There is a reason for it. It may be useless in the long run, but I want to check before I decide that. And yes, we can get some minor power-ups here. Not the least of which is a new shield. Ooh, that was an expensive upgrade. But it's well worth it. We're going to take a little more equipment weight, which does slow us down, but honestly, totally worth it given that survivability is going to be an issue going forward. Don't need the leather armors anymore. And the leather shield. Okay, that should be a substantial power boost. Once again, we do not need to buy magic. That is useless to us. Let's play the piano. Why not? Ah, Bart's, you only played half the wrong notes this time. Did you get your hands on the world map? Use it as an item. You can see the map in detail. Knights do it two-handed. Hick. He's right, they do. There's a dragon grass up on North Mountain, but there's poison grass there too, choking it out. Windrake and super rare dragon grass. If you get your hands on those, you'd be rolling in gil. I don't know what you're talking about. The currency is GP. Meteorite fell near Tycoon. Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oof.
Alright, that's enough comedy for one day. Wind's too weak, no ship sailing. There aren't any ships, you can't go to Waltz. Well, we're gonna go to Waltz, just we aren't gonna be doing it by boat. Kingdom of Waltz is south of here, beyond the sea. They use a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal. You must stop it. How can we go to Waltz? It's a quick trip by sea, but since the wind's so, there aren't any ships sailing. I haven't got Sildra either. Ferris, I'm sorry. Snek, have you got any ideas? No ships, we can't go by sea. If we can't go by land or sea, then... That's a big think right there. Check the free items, and I think we're done in this town. Let's hit the road. I was like, wait, did I heal? But yes, I did heal. So, you guys might have noticed there's a little mountain path up here. Now, little mountain paths sure are interesting, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 72 over 45 damage. Yeah, we are definitely much more powerful and prepared now. So, let's do this. Oh, man. Even with our new armors, they're still hitting pretty hard. At this point, it's really going to be a race of making sure we can beat them before they beat us. Liberal use of Vampire is going to be the name of the game. Vampire does more damage the lower our health is, but the lower our health is, the more risks we're taking. It's a really fine line when you're the master of blue magic. Wow! Ferris is on the defensive. Our entire team is. Look at that. Obtain 10,000 gil. Go team. Ah,
At which point, then you throw it at the enemies with samurai.
yeah, exactly. Okay, there is a thing I want to do here, and so it's going to be a little unorthodox. Gee, I want to see something. Ah, wunderbar. I had thought I remembered that Goblin Punch ignored which row you were in. Which actually means I probably could have made the graveyard a lot easier had I remembered that, but hey, whatever. So, that's a very important thing we just saw. It doesn't have enough MP to cast the spell it can cast, but why would the game devs do that? Well, I'll tell you why. Just want to get rid of the other headstone, and I'm going to take this handy-dandy ether and use it on the monster. Now you might be going, Snek, why on earth would you want to do that? But there is a method to the madness. And we are now blinded, which reduces our chance to hit by 75%. Isn't that great? If you're going, Snek, no, that's not great, that's terrible, why are you such an idiot? It's because it's a blue magic that we have now taken for ourselves. If you're going, Snek, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, why on earth would they do it that way? Welcome to Final Fantasy V, enjoy your stay. Oh, right, it doesn't go away. I forgot that. Well, lucky for me, Goblin Punch is a spell, not an attack. The heck am I doing? What? Why am I even in the front row at all? That's what I've been doing wrong this whole time. Noodle would be shaking his head at me right now.
Silly old Snek.
Plus, we look so stylish with these shades on.
The front rows for berserkers and ninjas.
So, we are going to fight from the back row regardless. Why? Because blue magic is everything.
Also, as I recall, Goblin Punch doesn't cost anything.
Nope, it's a 0 MP spell. But it's a spell, so it also gets the quality of not going through the accuracy formula, and it still does the full damage amount regardless. Yeah, I flubbed that one. It's fine. It's fine. If I thought this at the start of the graveyard, we probably would have had a much easier time against Siren, but hey, you live and you learn. As said, haven't played in years. Thankfully, though, this is going to make it so we're eating a lot less damage. And I don't have to concern myself with the fact that we've been flashed. Now we'll just use...
Ah, my eyes!
I can't see. Well, better just start spamming Goblin Punch. As I recall, the enemies up ahead can be kind of difficult, so we want to be careful. Oh yeah, you also don't want to step on those flowers. This is some 7th Dragon stuff right here. Use a round of Vampire and heal up a bit.
There should be a spot up ahead that you can, that has a tent, if I remember right.
Yeah, there's a save point before we reach the boss. By the way, there's like 75 bosses in this game, and I'm going to do most of them. There's a couple I'm not going to do for sanity reasons.
Do you mean Shinryu? Do you mean Shinryu?
Shinryu and Omega? Yes. Because, holy crap. Also, the only reason you'd really want to fight Shinryu or the Crystal Dragons is if you wanted to try to get the Dragon Lance and the Dragon Metal, and, like, who cares? I don't have a Dragoon, or anyone who can use spears, so it's outside the realm of useful anyway. Man, we look so cool with our cool shades on, guys. mean, it's a little redundant for Snek, given that he's already wearing a blue domino mask. Well, they're all wearing masks, but, like, it looks silly, because we have the shades on over our masks.
That's how we, they know that we mean business.
And that's how they know that we're super cool guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll still try to use Flash, even if they can't actually execute it.
Isn't there another enemy later on that'll ask you for elixirs and it'll give you stuff?
Yeah, you'll get, like, I think a bunch of ability points if you actually give it one.
Which is something that they referenced in 14, as I recall.
Yep. Well, while we're here, I have a couple tents. Let's top off. Because, I hate this next boss fight. Not a fan. Not the next one. The one after that, I think. If it's I can't remember the exact order of events here.
The next one is going to be 2 hunters. It's probably the one after that.
Yeah.
You ever tried to punch a bird?
Because we did. Worked pretty well, actually.
OMG, that should be not effective.
No, it sucks. Father's helmet. Obtain mithril helm. Which I don't think we can wear. Lena struck by a poisoned arrow.
Not right now, anyways.
Lena.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I came here after the Windrake, but I seem to have caught something much more valuable. You'd hunt a Windrake? Of course, their horns fetch quite a high price in the black market. Oh. But I've caught no less than the Princess's Tycoon instead. Yes, you'll make a lovely souvenir for my husband. Let her go, you addle-pated, foul-complexioned scofflaw! That is such an old-timey way to insult someone.
That's also really nasty to say.
Yeah.
Ferris, you got a dirty mouth.
Ferris! Oops, I guess he slipped. Pity. What? Nope. Blue mages can do anything, fool!
Ferris is like, I survive. But The Last of Us Part 2 was the first game to actually have, strong female characters.
Of course. Annoying little twerps ruining my plans. Fine, it just means I'll have to crush all 4 of you. Haha! No, you won't.
Oh, that was a cool effect.
It is. Let's see. First.
Flash!
You
You fool.
Some antidote. Got that poison up. Because the plot actually matters in the mechanics. I think we're too high level. I think she's only like level 8 or something. So we're a little over leveled for that to get its bonus multiplier, but it still works for all our intentions.
It basically is, free long range attacks.
Yeah.
Just regular attacks.
No, the game removed the darkness effect from... Oh no, I used the tent. That's why the darkness is gone. Sorry guys, we don't get cool shades. Honey, come take out the trash.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, now you have Forza, whose basically all of his attacks are physical. So, Flash! Yeah, he's going to be missing a lot. Now, magic does not actually miss most of the time. Magic breaks into 2 families, spells that can't miss and spells that can. The basic elemental magics that black mages get fall into the family that cannot miss. One down.
Yes, which is a kind of a shock to people, like yours truly, when they're like, oh, I'm gonna play D&D, and then you realize the wizard cannot really do wizard things like you see in the video.
Yeah.
No, I mean now in the current editions of D&D, but back in the olden times, when back in dinosaur times, it didn't.
But by the way, Forza currently has like I think a 20% chance to actually hit us. All of his attacks are basically just physical attack or, yeah, tackle. He can hit us, it's just really, really statistically unlikely. I think that was his first successful hit since he got on the field.
Guys, I'd really wish that you'd stop hitting me. I can't see where you are, but I really wish that you didn't.
Lol, Lamau, XD. So yeah, Flash really takes the fangs out of this guy.
We just killed 2 people.
We did, and we got a whip. A weapon for a class that we're never going to use. Power Drink, on the other hand, if it actually works, will be nice to have later on. Ferris, thank you. In the Super Nintendo version...
drink this.
In the Super Nintendo version, the Power Drink literally did nothing. It was a bug. It was a known bug, and it just didn't do anything. What's up? Hiryu! He's hurt pretty bad. Hiryu, don't worry, I'll take care of you. And she's poisoned again. Lena, what are you doing? Don't come any closer, I'll be fine. I just need to reach the dragon grass. You could have gone over the one where you only got hit twice, but instead you chose to get hit 4 times. Give the dragon grass to Hiryu, quickly. I'm poisoned again. Nom 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 nom. Please get well. Oh, is this not where we have to fight the Hiryu flower? My stars and garters,
nope.
You're out of your gourd, young lady. That was insanely reckless. Maybe that's later.
That's way later, dude.
Oh, you're right. You are correct. I was confusing which boss fight this was. I heal you with my magic snoot. Lena is cured of poison. Hiryu, thank you. Looks like you're both hale and hearty again. Let's saddle up.
Yeehaw!
Actually, I don't really like heights. Sucks to be you.
Yeah,
That's
that
so funny.
sucks to suck.
Your face, kiddo. Now hop on. Actually, that's true in real life. I'm not a fan of heights. Ah, that is such a good remix. So, the Hiryu cannot fly over mountains, but it can fly over land and water. So, this allows us a broader range of movement. We can kind of explore around, look at stuff. Lots of neat stuff to see here. But first, we want to go to Waltz.
There really isn't much to go to.
There really isn't. But we can get to Waltz. So, we're going to drop in down here. And first, we're going to heal. 20 gil? Has the economy inflated that much? Back in the old days, by that I mean yesterday, it cost me 10 gil.
Well, ever since, Tycoon-nomics hit, nothing's ever been the same.
Hashtag relatable. I think the crest of the water here is the cleanest.
You have roving bands of, black mages going around and, setting fire to stuff.
This is a gorilla. It lives in the forest near the tower. But gorilla's shy, so don't tease it, okay? Yeah, I'm sure that won't come back to bite us.
Gorilla is shy and very kind and friendly. It definitely loves to give hugs. Very violent hugs.
It hurts my soul. It's so expensive.
It'd be more expensive if you had a knight.
True. Okay, how do we sort? I forget how to sort my inventory. Whip is worthless. Can anyone wear the mithril helm? Let me check.
That would be a thing that your upcoming
Yep.
character would be able to use.
True. That is true. Alright, I'm just
Or
gonna have
not
to...
upcoming character, but you know what
class, yeah.
I mean. OMG, the next character I get? You mean like from 20 hours from now?
Yeah. Really? No reason why I was studying that, just thinking out loud. So, you're in the way, idiot. Sometimes NPCs don't know when they're in the way. In fact, this became such a meme that Square Enix literally made a bonus dungeon, Dawn of Souls, about how annoying NPCs getting in the way is. I think there was something... Silver Specs. I recall that immunizes you from blind. So for no reason whatsoever, I'm giving it to Ferris. Oh wow, that waterfall effect is really good.
Yeah, Silver Specs makes it so that you can't get blind.
It's easy being green, you dig? I guess that's what happens when you have a pad in every lake. Get it? Pad. Then lily pad.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, the castle
I think that, I think that kind of flopped. It wasn't a hop, it was a flop.
Princess Lena, this is certainly a pleasant surprise. King Wallace, you look well. I come with a request. Please stop amplifying the power of the water crystal. You must be joking. I could never do that. Crystal's power allows my people to live in comfort. King Wallace, if it left as is, the crystal will shatter. I've heard about the incident with the wind crystal. However, there's no evidence to suggest the same thing will happen to the water crystal. Furthermore, I'm certain that the people would be opposed to ceasing the crystal's amplification. Look, we don't have time to be arguing over the... Da-dun! Scotsman's butt. Holy moly, what's going on? Blah.
Blah. French horn fart. Blah.
It's an emergency. A meteorite fell near the Tower of Walls. What? There's no time to lose. Assemble the guard. To the tower at once. Yes, sire. Pardon this interruption. I believe you understand the severity of the situation. We'll continue this later. This is exactly what we're talking about. Move out. Okay. Forget if there's anything free to steal here. Attempt. Phoenix down. 490 gil. I'll take any amount of gil I can get my hands on. So that last shopping trip wiped me out. Drat it all. These texts aren't sufficient for my research on the crystal. Yeah, because you guys are too busy seeing if you can do it. You never stop to ask if you should. Far to the west is the Library of the Ancients. With access to their collection, I can research anything. Something Michael Crichton tried to warn you. Oh, by the way, there's a hidden button in here. You can just pop. And then you can go in this room. Shiva was sealed the way, but the castle's pure water. But don't take my word for it. Look for yourself. It's written right here in this book. Or I could go into the basement and die. Because I'm not doing that. I don't get summoner for this run.
You don't want to get attacked. You don't want to get attacked by, you know, incredibly dangerous, incredibly fast little goblins.
Yeah, who hit like a Mack truck? No thanks. Oh, wrong button. There's our meteor, and there's our tower.
You need to, whoops. You just need that one, like, Kara running meme, but with the goblins from Goblin Slayer. Oof. Oof.
Don't worry. This is not the one you're thinking of. But as I recall, it's actually going to run away from us. Or it just stands there with its thumb inserted. I don't care. Here's the thing. Guys. I can't run away. There's a very particular reason I can't run from encounters. I can't. If you know, you know.
Oh, I know.
Good. I knew it would eventually. I'm just surprised it took that long.
Oh, I know.
No, I know you know. The people at home may not. Gorilla suddenly went berserk and stormed into the tower. We didn't stand a chance. The king went after us. Some soldiers had never seen it before went in too. Gorilla took us by surprise. He's never tried to attack anyone before.
No, it attacked us.
I guess that's what happens when you build your kingdom next to the forest of Tusky Death.
You know, I gotta say, I really love the encounter effects now.
Yeah, they're a really nice touch.
Goblin Punch! Do you ever get the sense that people who main Captain Falcon never actually played F-Zero?
I get the sense they did not know. Free potion, that's nice. Hey, idiot. Rules upstairs to save my crystal. Yeah, about that. There's actually a blue spell I really want before I go upstairs. That's not good.
I think the Manta Ray is the one that has it.
I forget.
I don't think the Wyvern has it.
No, the Wyvern does not. Yeah, this team is crying out for another job.
You must, you know, it's much better to have a Wyvern than a Howvern. Or a Whatvern.
Holy crap. Everything around... Well, I was about to say, if you get back attacked and you're in the back row, the game treats it like you're in the front row. So, that's a thing. But again, I can't run. A lot of these factors play into one another, you see. You know what? I think this is the one that has multiple ways up the tower. Maiden's Kiss. It's thematically appropriate.
That stops Frog, or Froge.
Yeah, that it does. Okay, this should be a lot safer this time. So siphon a little extra health off him, even though it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Might be this guy? I forget. Oh wait, no, you know what? I don't think it is, come to think of it. I need to find the enemy named the Toad Mage. Holy crap, he still hits like a Mack truck. Let's just kill this guy as fast as we can. Silk robe. I think we should be able to wear that. Who has the lowest defense here? One of the guys. That's a mage's armor. That's actually not very good for what we're going through right now. Not who I wanted. Let's go to the other side of the wall and try that again. I think it's the Ricard Mage there.
Oh, I was about to say, you're thinking about the Elf Toad. That's in the castle.
No. It's a mage-type enemy, I remember that much.
Okay.
Holy crap, it's still alive. What? Seriously? That is some garbage right there. Let's see if this is... Hit him once. Wow, okay, he's a glass cannon. That's why he was able to one-shot us. That is so annoying. I'm pretty sure it's something called the Toad Mage. And we have Pons Chorus now. That was much more troublesome than I feel it should have been, given that people online were calling it a common sight. Not by a long shot. Upside is, that blue magic is going to do us a world of good. Oh, right, she's still a toad. Whoops. Upside, there's a save point right here. Don't want to go through that again. How annoying. Don't know why those guys have such dangerously high magic attack. Upside, now that we've seen that, we know exactly where to go. To drink some potions. But free stuff will be the death of me. Said it before, I'll say it again. Silver armlet. I think that's a straight defense. Can't complain too much. Wish I actually could get a few of those, but I'll have to take what I can get. At least for now. Don't know why he doesn't just opt to climb back down like a normal person. But he sure doesn't. I need another job like crazy. Okay. Probably be best to just top off. This fight is going to be tough. They're controlling you, aren't they? Well, I won't let you destroy the crystal. Well, you tried. Uh-oh, here it comes. So, I went out of my way for a very particular blue magic we can find in this very castle, or dungeon rather. And I'm going to see if... Well, okay, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but it's worth trying. Besides, even if only... Haha, there it goes. Heck, if only one of those worked, it would have been great. I thought both of them did is going to greatly reduce. Yeah, he can cast Toad on himself, which is dumb and makes no sense. But that's okay. Because I'm not going to give him the chance to do what he normally does. If you hit him with a physical attack, he has a very, very high counter-attack rate. He also hits like a Mack truck. There's absolutely no way I would want to fight this hit failed. Oh, that's beautiful. Keeping him on the defensive is the absolute best thing a blue mage can do, because if he hits us, it's gonna cost dearly. Rats. Ooh, that was lucky. I don't know if Goblin Punch will trip the counter effect. That's so great. If we keep him as a toad, we'll be safe. I don't intend to use cheese solutions for every single boss, because there's a lot of enemies that can be defeated with Dark Shock and level 5 Doom. But if it's more interesting than the actual battle, or saves me a lot of headache, you bet your butt I'm gonna do it. And honestly, Galura is one of the fights I was dreading a great deal before I got here. And while Flash will help because it will put his physical accuracy very, very low, I just don't want to take that risk. In my previous 4-job Fiesta attempt, I had all monks for this fight, and literally I had to sit there and let him hit me so that the monk's innate counterattack would trigger, because you can't counter a counterattack. That was not fun. So the fact that I finally have the upper hand, I'll take. Rats worked that time. I was having way more fun watching him fail. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Blue Mage is amazing. I have no regrets for Noodle having given me that one. And he is destroyed. Like how the frog goes through the animation instead. That's funny. Nah, free high potion. Can't complain too much. Oh, that was great. The crystal. Yeah, do you think it would be that simple? Because it's not. Now, technically, there is one water crystal shard we do not get immediately. That's not actually going to impact us. We were too late. Lord Galuf. Me, you know who I am, Lord Galuf. I couldn't protect it. Forgive me. Hey, stay with me, man. Please, tell me who I am. Protect Fire Crystal. Yeah. Now, the downside is the water crystal is gone. The upside is that means we get to take its power. So that means we get another job. At long last, I'll finally have something other than Blue Mage. There's upsides and downsides to this, however. Crystal fragments are glowing. Are they going to give us their power too? Resting within the Shard Warrior Spirit. Time Mage. It's not Time Mage! Berserker. Unfortunately, it is Berserker. I gave the Water Crystal, Red Mage, I gave the Water Crystal to Ditaku. Summoner. Mystic Knight. I gave the Water Crystal to Ditaku. And he gave me Berserker in return. What's going on? The tower, it's sinking. So, the game doesn't give us a choice, unlike the Wind Shrine. We are forced to evacuate and fly away. And the last shard, we just don't get to get for now. We can get it later, just not right now. That is a good effect. I know it's like splashes and such, but like, it's really good. The Super Nintendo version could not have done that, and it's really cool to see. Ah! Sildra! Sildra, you're alive! Yeah, like Itaku said, I don't expect that sound coming out of that mouth. Even the waves are really good. I'm really impressed with this pixel remaster. Sildra. Sildra, use the last of your strength to save us. What are you saying, Sildra? You can't die? I won't let you. Sildra, thank you. Sildra. And now we can return to Waltz. And, you see, in the spirit of a 4-job fiesta, you can actively choose the proportion that you want for your jobs. So if I wanted 2 Berserkers and 2 Blue Mages, or 1 of one and 3 of the other, that is well within my right. Likewise, I can mix and match abilities from any of the classes that I am given. And in honor of it being Ditaku, as he already declared Ferris his favorite character, I'm putting Ferris in the job. Now, the thing is, Berserkers cannot use any active abilities. So Blue Magic and Check are worthless. The upside is, passive abilities like Learn do work. As you notice, it has no job commands, because Berserker is completely out of my control. Ah, right, it can't use swords. That's okay, we can fix this. Because, as I foreshadowed earlier, our Berserker can use a particular weapon that we can get here in the store. That being the Battle Axe. Axes are an interesting weapon and a little bit complicated, because they have a really high damage spread. Actually, Kenpogi's better than the bronze armor. That's interesting to me. Axes have a broad damage spread, but they also passively reduce enemy defense when they're calculating their damage result. And as a result, the Berserker typically hits really, really hard. Berserk as a status condition also basically will give them... Why does strength go down? Because weight goes up so high? You know what? She's going to be our tank. So I'm actually going to put Ferris in the front row. Berserker as a class only can learn 2 abilities. Equip Axes and Berserk. So, yeah. I kind of welcome this, because it'll finally give me a character with a very high strength stat. As you see, she simply blows the others out of the water, including, Snek here, who gets a strength bonus. Her agility is low, her stamina is crazy high, magic is obviously a non-factor. All in all, it looks great. But, let me show you the execution real quick before we call today's episode a day. Any random encounter will do at this point. It's literally anything is fine. There we go. Oh, good. Preemptive. So she'll just go ahead and just... Yeah. She'll just smash them. Berserkers give up all sense of control. They attack automatically. They do not prioritize targets. They can even hit targets that aren't supposed to be targetable. But the trade-off is, they hit hard. They hit hard and their weapon can break through defenses. It's a mixed bag, and it's one that's going to make my journey even more complicated. But it's a physical class to complement my magical class. So I don't hate the choice. Mystic Knight technically would have been better. I'll go more into the mechanical nuances of what and why at a later date. For today, this is what we'll be calling it. Thanks for joining us, and even though Taco couldn't see the episode out, I'm sure he will join us again in the next one. And we'll see you there.